Good morning, Borah High School. My name is Jacob Pham.
And I'm Peyton Balzerini.
And
these are your announcements for April 2nd, 2021.
Hi Lions, I'm Tyler, your ASB Treasurer.
And I'm Mia, one of your sophomore representatives, and this is your Student Council Minute.
Do you want to see one of your teachers get slimed? Make sure to bring any cash or spare change to school in order to participate. Student council members will be collecting money in the main hall during lunch and break. Any of the teachers to reach $100 get slimed.
Do you need summer school to make up a class? Are you wanting to take a summer school class to get ahead? Contact your board counselor for details about summer school.
Submissions are open for the Quarantine. This zine will be a small magazine about the life and times of Borah Lions during the pandemic. It's been a year since lockdown, and your library wants to know what you did, what you learned, or how you felt about it.
Submissions will be open to staff and students until April 16th. They can be words, pictures, collages, whatever. Visit the library or their website for more details.
Remember, for all the latest updates on what we're up to in Student Council, follow us on all of our social media at Borah High Lions.
This has been your Student Council Minute.
Now off to the weather with Dylan King, followed by a segment from Big Game James.
Hi, I'm Dylan King, your Borah High weatherman. Today's weather will reach up into the 70s along with the weekend, but next week's weather will reach the 60s, 50s with lows in the 40s, with high chances of wind and precipitation with partly cloudy skies. I'm Dylan King, your Borah High weatherman. Thank you for watching.
My name is Big Game James. Welcome to Borah High School. Borah High School is a cool place for you kids. We got really cool events like softball, basketball, even football. Become the best to the best, not the worst to the worst. You could also join the athlete team. Even become a cheerleader. E is for world. What you see? Wait, the numbers ladies. LIONS 9. You could also join student council. Welcome to the Borah family. You could join gym. You could work out. You could do some art. You could do whatever you want. Maybe not whatever you want. You could join all kinds of events they got in the school. Games like golf. Have some fun.
Now for the teacher segment with Cameron.
All right. Your first question, what is your name and what is it that you do?
Oh, well, I am Sandy Bowman, and I teach English 11, yearbook, and critical thinking.
All right. Your second question is, how do you feel about the 5 days in person?
I'm actually really glad to have students back because I'm fed up with teaching to little circles on a screen, and I like interaction. Nobody laughs at my jokes online, so I feel like, I don't know, it's disappointing to me as a teacher when I don't get feedback. I have a big ego, I think, and I need that kind of stuff.
Okay. And then your last question is, has the 5 days in person made it easier or harder for you?
I don't know. I kind of miss having Mondays to get everything prepped for the week and the virtual stuff. I got so much work done on Mondays, but we still have, our PLC schedule. So it's fine. I don't know. What's easier is I don't have to deal with tech stuff that comes up because I'm pretty good at technology, but even I have silly things that come up, and I forget to turn on my microphone and I'm talking for like 10 minutes before somebody tells me, hey, your microphone's not on, and I have to repeat myself. So that kind of stuff, I'm glad I don't have to deal with. And mostly I'm just really happy to have students back. I miss seeing people.
All right, so your first question is, what is your name and what is it that you do here?
My name is Mr. Blazard, and I teach economics and history here at Borah.
All right, your second question is, how do you feel about the 5 days in person?
Oh man, I was exhausted yesterday. First day
Really?
back. It was it was kind of exhausting, but it's nice to see everybody in class, and I think it was kind of new for kids to realize who else was in the class with them. They didn't know for a couple of years, so. But it was fun. I'm enjoying this so far.
All right, and then your very last question is, has the 5 days in person made it easier or harder for you?
I think it's made it, well, it's just different, right? When it was all like virtual and stuff like that, it's just different things you have to do. But I prefer in person. That's what I'm used to. I mean, that's why I got into teaching, to have like personal interaction, and I think it's better for students and probably better for teachers as well. So yeah, I like it. Yeah.
All right, that was it. So what is your name and what is it that you do here at Borah?
Patrick Rose. I teach ceramics, painting, drawing, and art department.
Okay, and our next question was, how do you feel about the 5 days in person?
I love it. I want my students back. I'll be selfish about this, honestly. And I think that the learning that can happen inside the classroom with teacher help and somebody there all the time to answer questions is way more helpful than online.
Okay, so that basically kind of like answers my third question, which was, has the 5 days in person made it easier or harder for you?
For me personally, it's easier.
Easier?
For me. I mean, ceramics and painting are hands-on classes. Doing that online just doesn't make a lot of sense. So being here in person, we're moving, instead of 2 days a week to work, it's 5 days a week to work. So now is when we really get to start moving with the semester really well and getting that groove.
Okay. And there we go. We got it.
Okay.
Welcome to the Borah Sports Update. This upcoming week, the golf team takes on Capital on Monday, baseball plays Capital on Tuesday, Rocky on Thursday, and Skyview on Friday. Tennis has a match against Timberline on Tuesday and Capital on Thursday. And softball has a game at Capital on Tuesday, Rocky on Thursday, and Skyview on Friday. This week, we also have an interview with the Athletes of the Month, Sydney Blood and Kaden Navarro.
That's it for your morning announcements.
Have a good day, Borah.